Here we go into round 2 of this already exceptional matchup. iMAGINE versus Go'ar. These guys very, very closely knit together. Very close skill. We'll see how round 2 moves in as they're going for a second IP. That's usually an indication that they're either planning to go high a lot or they're a little bit worried. So we'll see how iMAGINE play this. We got nice early gorge, no tunnel in the base, which is sometimes a mistake, but we've got the 4 skulks moving out. A nice wide spread. Ulti versus Alcalde. Good hunting from Alcalde, taking that early aggressive position, holding off the choke point. And they're not even building canopy, they're just playing aggressively. Malga and Wob, all the Marines playing very aggressively, not building the extractors, they're just hunting. Ancestral's through. Alcalde's Parasite, he's got Alti and Sammy G to worry about. Really bad position from him, you can see the long range there, he's trying to get some distance. Ulti's got the height, Sammy G comes in from the side, but the Marine in position to defend him. Surprising even me. Sammy G versus Malga. He's in position. He's doing a great amount of bites. The med pack's almost the axe kill. In fact, it really almost was the axe kill. There's the tunnel at filtration, but there's Wob in position. Some really nice aggression from the Marines, but without the extractors, that can have a really big impact on the next few minutes of the game. I think iMAGINE maybe made a mistake by going highly aggressive like that, especially with the gorge. If they've got a gorge, it's really difficult to clear up some of these harvesters, even with, especially with just 1 or 2 Marines, as we're seeing. Some small aggression. That can be tough, especially without the upgrades as well. So maybe a mistake, maybe counterplayed by that gorge. We'll see how it goes. Valk trying to outsmart B1. B1 knows him. He's going for the build. He's trying to bait him in. Oh, and Valk's going for it. And B1's taken really good accuracy. And there was only 1 bite left, but he didn't quite put it off. It looks like Wob is holding his own. His score at the moment is 1-0. He's alone up against Ulti. The Parasites are always there. Really nice aim from these guys to tag those Parasites. This is really important, so that you can track these guys, and it's looking like a bit of a stalemate there, so we'll probably just leave them to it. Another stalemate, Sammy G versus Malga. Looks like Sammy G might be trying to drop down. Nice Parasite, and he's probably just going to leave him there. Malga knows, but you can see it's very difficult to track this guy without the flashlight vision on. You can see it's very difficult to see him there. The Gorge has made it back round safely. He's going to drop a tunnel at Agri Labs. We're seeing that third Harvester is probably going to come up. It's a little bit later than they'd like, the 2-minute mark, 2.5 minute mark. And the Marines finally working on some of these extractors, so I'd say the aliens have taken some early advantage here. Alcalde's got a 1v2 to worry about. Good spread from the aliens. And he's actually going for the hunt. Looks like Ulti's the target. Alcalde finds him, does some good damage. Not enough though. And he's in a really bad position. The med pack's coming in. He does get taken out though. And that's two skulks up at that extractor. Probably will mean an easy kill there. Wob with 1v1 up against Valk. Valk coming in nice and swift. Oh, almost doesn't get away. Sammy G up against Malga, and looks like a skulk Valk there, sneaking through just to make sure he doesn't cut him off at falls. You don't want to get that guy through the falls. It's a good opportunity for iMAGINE to take all these 6 extractors, but they're not quite pulling it off. Nice job from Ancestral. He's already taken out one of these skulks. He's up in platform. He grabs a Parasite, and he's got Ulti to worry about, but Ulti's already low health from the previous engagement, 35%, and Ancestral's just going for the Harvester at filtration. Nice aggression from the Marines on this side as well. Really good. ISO's going to get taken out before he can get in the tunnel, I bet. No, the whip covers him. Oh, it's close. That was close. So we got Malga, Wob, and Alcalde dealing with everything here. They've got cysts, but the cysts are new and going to get taken out very quickly. The Drifter as well, and only the tunnel providing infestation. The whip is the target, with the Crag healing up. Sammy G and Valk coming in position, and they take a nice early kill with the Enzyme, Malga, and Wob working together to actually retreat into this section. Really good job, but they've got 4 skulks to worry about. One has been taken out. Valk very low HP, Ulti low HP. Here comes ISO as well, reloading off of that the Gorge death. And Wob's still alive, but they lose 2 of those Marines. How did that work out for filtration? Another whip as well. It's pretty much guaranteeing that these Marines can't clear this stuff unless they win an engagement. So that's what the whip and the Crag is all about. Slowing the Marines down, and there's the only way they're going to clear all this stuff is if they get a kill. If they clear all the aliens out. Good recapping, 6 extractors for the Marines. A huge lack of upgrades is a big problem. We need to see weapons 1, armor 1, and shotguns coming up in the next 120 seconds. That's really important, especially with these lurks up now. Ulti taking on Ancestral 1v1. He's doing no damage. Ulti with almost full health, and that's good for him because it means he can come straight through to B1 and take him on. And the Crag as well is going to heal him up pretty quick as well. B1's got a 1v1. There's glass all over this position, making it difficult to nab the final shot. Does just take it with the pistol. Sammy G, he's sneaking around. Maybe he knows, he does know. The Parasite is tagged on this guy, and he's popping up. I don't know how he made that jump. Alcalde with some really, really good damage. Sammy G very low. The pistol almost finishes him off. Here comes Ulti for the second wave of attacks. He's going to come back down. There it is. He dives at him. Double bite. Almost immediately kills him. So imagine, guys, they're going for small engagements. They're doing a little bit of aggression. It's not working too well, of course. You can see they've still got 3 harvesters up. But the really important aspect is they've actually done some really good recapping. They're holding 6 extractors, and now we're going to be seeing a lot of upgrades. Armor 1. Game has been paused. So there's one thing to point out. The game has been paused. No one's going to do anything, especially me. If I press any buttons right now, the camera view is going to go mental. The pause function does not work for the caster very well. And I don't feel like showing that off. So, a pretty quick unpause there from both teams. We're going to be resuming the game. Excellent. So, let's try and keep track of what's going on. I really dislike pauses. They distract me so much, make it very difficult for my brain to keep up. Because I've got a lot going on subconsciously, and it just offsets my clock. We got Wob up against Mendasp. Nice pistoling! Oh, it's so good! He takes him out almost immediately. Nice aggression from the aliens. They got a great opportunity to take the base on. But there's 2 Marines in defense. They probably will struggle. That's 1 extractor going down at Canopy, but there's still 5 remaining. Malgrin Ancestral at the Falls area, but they're separated. Ancestral's got a big problem here. He's been spotted. He's got 2 Lurks to worry about. He's in a pretty good position. You can see this is a long corridor. Very difficult for the Lurks to get in position to kill him. And there's Wob again with a single bit of aggression. And it's working. Yeah, it's really working actually. I'm not sure how or why, but the aliens are a little bit slow paced. They're dealing with the aggression. But there's a lot of recapping and not much response, retaliation from them. Double Lurks, almost getting taken out. Ancestral takes them both to half HP. Really good job. Here comes Alcalde again with a single Marine push. And they do have a double IP, so they can afford to just play this aggressively. Hydroponics is going down, in fact will go down. No response from the Marines there. Probably coming into seeding to defend that. They don't want to lose one more. Ulti with a 1v1, he's got a Crag in position, probably going to heal him within this range, so it's a pretty good fight. He's trying to play evasively while Sammy G comes in. Pistol not finishing off Sammy G enough to scare him off. And he does get taken out. B1 and Malga. Scan goes down, but the front guy is actually parasited. You can see Sammy G, they're not full HP. Sammy G is on about 50%, but he's got a Crag healing him up to full. Ulti as well, 3 spurs have been completed. Only 4 extractors for iMAGINE, but they had 6 extractors for a very good amount of time. Look at that. They took so many resources. That set them up with Armor 1, Weapons 1, and Shotguns just on time. Just as I was saying, 120 seconds they had, and they nailed it. Perfect. Malga and B1 holding at the top of Falls. And Canopy? ISO versus Alcalde. Mine goes down to the spikes, which is just in Bamboo past the previous room. Really good job. Pays it patiently. Gives him an extra couple of seconds just to give him a little bit of extra fake security there. And takes him out. Very good job. B1 and Malga trying to clear up the Lurks. They're doing a great job, but the Crag's keeping them alive. But they've done a huge amount of damage to both of them. Forcing Samiji to sit by the Crag and heal. And Ulti goes to the other one to heal as well. Crags that can only heal 1 target at a time. So it makes sense to keep them on 1 Crag each. There's a whip. And a drifter. Oh, he finds it. Alcalde with the whip kill. That's 13 team resources. He's going to take out very, very easily. The response from the aliens at this point, they've got to still... Those 3 harvesters has been solid all game from the 2-minute mark, 2.5 minute mark. And there we're going to be getting those fades up just on time, the 8-minute mark. They clear up Mendas. Really good job. B1 holds the corridor. Those Lurks trying to get in behind them. They're actually caught out of position here. B1's got a 1v2. Malga comes in just in time. And looking like a good fight for the Marines. If they can get medpacks, they might be able to clear some of these aliens off. Ulti and Samiji staying a little bit too long. Good bites by Samiji. They may be able to actually finish these Marines off. Taking out Malga there. Clearing the room up. Falls may go down. Canopy's going down. ISO probably getting the kill there. Alcalde replacing platform though. And some aggression from Ancestral and Wob. The scan goes down. But the fades are up. Are shotguns done? They are done. Are we seeing any shotguns on the field? We are seeing shotguns on the field. Both teams playing each other perfectly. Counter strategy, counter upgrade, perfectly on time. Just as the shotguns are coming up, the fades are coming up. Ancestral, he's not taking any shots on these fades, and if he doesn't hit anything, he won't be able to win this engagement. Valk's a little bit low, but it's too many aliens, and they do lose a shotgun in this position. That's really unfortunate for the Marines, losing that engagement. And we'll probably see that impact the map control. Hydroponics probably will go down. Even seeding may take a good amount of damage, and Falls has already gone down. Maybe the Marines will be sitting on 4 extractors soon enough. Good job, Alcalde again pushing. This reckless aggression is so valuable. It distracts the aliens, including Valk and Mendas, who can't go aggressive because they have to defend. He sits in the tunnel, and you can see it. His plan is to just distract these aliens for as long as possible. He's distracting these fades for about 10-20 seconds now. They still haven't killed him. 25 seconds. That allows people to build up seeding and push into hydroponics. And even filtration again. It's just awesome. That's exactly why you got to push. Even when it's futile and pointless. It does have value. 5 aliens grouping up. What are they planning? Maybe a crush on seeding and a base push. There's no phase gates. They might be able to force a beacon, which would cost the Imagine guys a lot of resources. Ancestral and Wob, the scan goes down, just in position to see all these aliens. If they can clear these Marines up, they could just ignore these guys and push the base. The fight is engaged. Ancestral's doing a good amount of damage. He's still in there with his shotgun. Alcalde from the side. He's almost taken out the lurk. The Fades are still pretty healthy, but they're getting caught out of position. Can they get pinched? They know that the hydroponics in the right is still clear. They don't lose anything valuable there. They do clear up a couple of Marines, forcing a few more to come and defend. So that's good map control from the aliens. They've actually nabbed themselves hydroponics, but they've got 3 Marines to worry about. They should have gone for platform maybe, although they had nowhere to kill it. So there's the phase tech. Just when we're talking about failed map control by the Marines, there's the phase tech to counter that. Whip and Drifter are taken out. There's a lot of team resources. The Crag as well. Where's the response from the aliens? Where are the 2 Fades? Sitting by Filtration and Agri-Labs healing. That's a Harvester going down as well. So that's a lot of team resources they just lost to Hydroponics. And the response from the aliens is nil. Again, not really doing anything for the last 20-30 seconds. Ancestral's got a 2v1 up against the Phase. He's got no shotgun. He's going to get killed. But again, wasting the Phase time. Guaranteeing a success at Hydroponics. B1 coming to defend seeding. I think he'll struggle here. But probably at the same time, there's 2 guys at Hydroponics. So they're just going to build and push. Yep. Platform, another 1v2. So the single Marine aggression is not going to work quite so well anymore. The Imagine guys are going to struggle up against these Fades now. And they're losing a lot of extractors recently as well. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 within the last few minutes. And 11 extractors have gone down in total. Marine's still doing pretty good on upgrades. They've got weapons too. Alcalde and Malga looking to push Agri-Labs. Maybe they're waiting for the phase tech. Absolutely. Yep, there it is. Phase gate in base, and maybe an Agri-Labs phase gate without the aliens even knowing it. That would be really, really good. We've got 2 lurks and a skull clearing the extractor here. So the Marines conceding a couple of extractors. Not going for the phase gate in Agri-Labs or Hydroponics. I wonder why that is. I really think they could have gone for that. The scan goes down. They're going to struggle in this fight. So 2v2. Weapons 2 shotguns versus the Fades. No biomass and only celerity to keep them alive. And they actually are not engaging there. No phase gate. Why is that? I'm not sure about that one. Falls phase gate for sure. These guys have got to get a phase gate down. They've got all the money they need. They've got everything. Wobb's losing the engagement up in Canopy. That's 2 lurks on top of him. He's doing great damage. Sammy G's very low. Pistol reload might actually clear these guys off. The medpacks aren't there to help him. Oh my gosh, he's almost taken them. They are forced to come through the base. Here's Highvol. Can he pull it off? Highvol Commander. Can he get the double lurk kill? Oh, Highvol, you've let your team down. Oh no. And now Wobb's got another 3v1 to deal with. Oh, poor Highvol. He could have got a double lurk kill, but he's probably not warmed up on the aim. He is a commander, so it's yeah. Yeah, SMB's countering my perception of how Crags work. I believe it was nerfed a few months ago. Crags now only heal 1 target per Crag, so maybe I'm wrong. But it seems unlikely, SNB. I'm calling it. We've got the phase gate down at Agri-Labs. The scan goes down as well, just to make it a little bit easier for the Marines. So I'm not sure why it was like 60 seconds later than it needed to be, but there it is. Big aggression. Aliens, 5 of them with the enzyme. 3 Marines with shotguns. They're not doing enough damage. Sammy G's not even low. He's in there with the lurk, doing loads of damage. The Fades as well. But they actually are scared off Alcalde just pulling it off with that last shotgun blast. That was the domino they needed to topple, just to take that rim back. That last shotgun blast, clearing that last Fade up. And Wob needs to come back and pick up a shotgun. And the other Marine who went down, who needs to be coming back up and taking a shotgun as well. Sammy G, another scan goes down. 2 Fades, 2 lurks. Alcalde's in a bad position. He was actually going for some cyst kills. And now he's empty on shotgun. Wob's low on HP. Malga goes down. Phase gate looking like it might be taken out. B1 gets scouted. Might be able to take out Sammy G. No, the pistol doesn't quite hit. Agri-Labs goes down. Looking really bad. Go'dar pulled this off very well. The phase gates were a little bit late. They weren't defended exceptionally well. And the Marines are a little bit too focused on the phase gates. They're losing a lot of extractors recently. Look at that. Not good at all. Really, really good harassment. This section here, that's 4 extractors that the Marines lost within about 120 seconds of each other. And another 4 extractors in that 60 seconds as well. So that's exactly why Imagine are losing right now. They lost so many extractors. And the aliens are getting ahead on resources, keeping the Marines behind, forcing the Marines to play a little bit more defensively with the upgrades, etc. And we're going to be seeing the Hive in falls. Maybe. Actually, no, they can't afford that, so maybe it's not quite right there. Alcalde and Malga building up the hydroponics extractor, but again, another fight coming straight at them, and I think they'll struggle with this one. Sammy G coming in early with the lurk. Mendes and Volk with the Fades. Drifter's not actually in position, so no enzyme. Valk's a little bit low. The shotgun can actually clear the guys. Mendas very low HP. Can they finish him off? Not quite. Valk's actually a little bit low as well. The Semi-G comes in with the lurk. It clears these guys up. Semi-G up against the shotgun, and now Melga picks it up. Oh, that was such a close fight. We need to see the Marines clear these fades right now. If they don't clear the fades in the next 60, 120 seconds, this is looking really bad for the Marines. They're way behind on upgrades. They're not doing particularly good on extractors, and they've still got no phase gates up on the map anymore. So we need to see some life form kills. Otherwise, we'll probably see the aliens sit on 4 or 5 harvesters for a good amount of the match at this point. Probably will be these 4 or 5. I don't think they'll hold falls. Actually, no, they will. Depends how the fades play it. They're going for a platform. Ancestral, he takes a nice shotgun blast onto Mendas. It's actually almost taken him out. Now, a 1v1 onto Valk. Mendas can't come back in for this fight. Oh, the pistol comes out. Ancestral overestimating his damage a little bit there. Lurk's just cleaning up. Wob with a 1v1. Nice shotgun blast with the Crag. Everything in here. Semi-G again and Valk from the side. The life forms are just cleaning up these Marines right now. Another kill. Yeah, so you can see right now, you've got 2 guys up at access tunnels. Maybe they'll sneak on Mendas and get a kill. Mendas knows these guys are here. He hears Melga walking around, might even see him. Alcalde's a little bit more surprising to him, though. Mendas comes in. Oh, Alcalde takes a good amount of rifle damage. Melga with the shotgun. He's not hitting Valk at all. That's really unfortunate. Alcalde's probably going to try and retreat around to the shotgun. He's actually going to get taken up before then. Again, another failed fight from the Marines. Not hitting these shotgun blasts, not clearing these fades. It's really unfortunate. The phase gates dropped, the scan is dropped. We'll probably see the engagement before the phase gate's built. Again, this is a really important fight that the Marines need to win. It's not looking good. The shotgun's not hitting. Again, the Marines not hitting these shotgun blasts. Valk takes a little bit of damage there, but he's still pretty healthy. And the Crag and the Shift in position here, making it a really easy fight for them. A lot easier than it could be. Ancestral's got a Marine backing him up, but a fade behind him. And the Lurks and the fades clearing this up. Valk almost dies, but not enough damage to clear him off. The phase gate's going down, but it's on 35% built. Malga coming in to defend this, and Alcalde as well. So imagine, have just about got enough extractors to keep themselves in this match. Then they're doing good aggression up in Agri Labs. Without the phase gate, they're going to struggle. They're rushing it. They're going straight for it. They've almost taken it. Exceptional job, just power building that up. They're probably going to see 4 or 5 Marines in this room in a second. And this is a good position for the Marines. They can clear up all these resources. Sami-G gets a kill with that lurk. He's doing very, very well. Malga's been taken out. Wob's low HP. He's got a shotgun in his hands off of the floor. B1 coming in from the seeding area in the bottom right. Alcalde now with that shotgun. ISO does not have his Gorge Bile Bomb upgrade, so he's not doing any more damage, but he's healing these guys. Look at this. The Crag, the Shift, having a big impact on this fight. Up against the phase gate, and they're not clearing any of these life forms. Look on the bar on the right. The Gorge is keeping them in this fight so easily. It's trivial. The whip comes forward to increase the DPS. And Alcalde takes the Harvester out. That's pretty important. And as the fight drags on, the Marines are taking more resources than the aliens. But I think the aliens might win this fight and take the phase gate. So it's not all bad for the aliens. Depends how this goes. Mendas comes in. He swipes Ancestral, who is the lower HP Marine there. And it looks like the Marines are playing slightly more aggressively. You can see they're pushing up slowly and steadily. And there it is. They're right on top of the Shift, the Crag, and the Whip. One Marine goes down, though, as they push in. Malga's very low. Another Marine goes down. Malga's probably going to get taken out. Oh my gosh, he actually gets taken out last. Oh, it's bad. It's really bad. They've only got 2 IPs. That's the phase gate going to go down. Wob comes out. He takes out the Gorge. Very nice pick there. Alcalde is still not taken out. And Ancestral comes out the phase gate as well. These Marines are respawning 2 by 2. Phase gate's grinded. And I'm not sure the GG was necessary there. They still have 4 extractors to play with. I really think they didn't need to GG quite at that point. But I suppose that's how they want to play it. That's fine. There we go. That was a pretty cool match.